Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Everyday English with Amanda. Ready to start? Today, we are discussing phrases and sentences that you would hear and we would use in an airport. Don't you guys like traveling? Oh, I just love traveling. Okay, so these are some tips that will help you learn how you could use and how you could practice listening to English language in an airport situation. So, the first thing we do when you walk into the airport is to check in. The people that you check in with are called ground staff. So, what do these people ask you? The first thing you do when you arrive is, of course, to greet them, right? So you say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Sometimes they will start the gesture. They will start saying to you, good morning. They will ask you, where are you flying to? Or, what's your final destination? Of course, you have to say, let's say for example, Sydney. Then they will ask to see your passport or your identification. So they will ask you, may I have your passport please? You go, sure, here you go. They will ask you about your luggage, if you have any bags. So they will say, are you checking any bags? Yes, please, 2, 3, 5, whatever. Then they will ask you to place your bags on the scale. The scale is where they weigh your bags. They will say, please place your bags on the scale. Once they process that, they will ask you, would you like a window or an aisle seat? I would always prefer a window seat. Some people say an aisle seat, please. Once they complete the process, they will go, here you go. Here's your boarding pass. Your flight leaves from gate 51 and it will begin boarding at 1:20. Your seat number is 15A. Always remember your seat number. Always remember the gate number. Now, once you checked in, your bags are processed. Now we have to go through security. Metal detector. There, they could ask you a few questions. The first thing they will tell you is, please place your bags in the tray on the conveyor belt. Make sure you take all your electronic devices from the bag, which is your computer, your mobile phone, your tablets, your iPads. Then, if you go through the metal detector and you peep, they might ask you, are you carrying any metals, such as coins or keys? Sometimes in some airports, they will ask you, please take off your shoes and belt. Once you're all clear, they will say, all good, you can go through, have a nice flight. Just always make sure you remember. You try to practice these because these are the very common sentences, the very common phrases you would hear in airport. We checked in, all good, went through the metal detectors, went through security. Now we are at the gate. Of course, at the gate, nowadays, you'll have a big screen. And on the screen, you will see gate number and the flight number. For example, Emirates Airline flight number 001 to Sydney is now boarding. You would see that on the screen and also you would hear it as well because they will announce it. Always make sure you have your boarding pass and passport ready for boarding. They will tell you that. Make sure you have your boarding pass and your passport out and ready. Now we are inviting first class passengers to board. That means the first class people, of course, they always go first. Wouldn't you love to travel first class? Now we are inviting passengers required special assistance and passengers with children to board. It's always in that order, okay? special assistants, people who are on wheelchair or who they need extra help, or elderly people. Sometimes they will tell you passenger seat A to D can start boarding now. So on your boarding pass, you will see your seat number and you will know which aisle you're in. If there's a change, they will announce that and they will say there has been a gate change for flight number 001 to Sydney, for example. Now, we checked in, we did the security check, we were on the gate, we boarded the plane, and now we are inside the plane. What are some things that you could ask for or you would hear people ask you? So the people who work inside the plane are called flight attendant. If you're thirsty, you can ask, can I have some water, please? If you don't know how long the flight is, you could ask, how long is the flight for? Oh, especially if it's a long flight and it never ends. Now, if you cold, can I have blanket, please? Or could I have a blanket, please? You want to watch a movie or you want to listen to the radio, you can ask for headphones. Can I have a pair of headphones, please? So these are some of the common things that people usually ask when they are on an airplane. Now, we arrived. We are at customs. We left the plane, we're walking toward the customs. Then, these are some of the things that customs might ask you for. Can I see your passport, please? Are you a tourist? Or are you here for business? They want to know why. If you're a tourist, you like sightseeing, you can say yes, I'm here to go sightseeing around Sydney. Or if you are on business, you can say yes, I'm here on business. They will ask you if you have anything to declare. Declare means if you have anything to tell them, if you are carrying anything that you might need to declare. For example, cigarettes, liquor, sometimes you bring food from their own countries as well. So they could ask you, have you brought any food into the country? So these are some of the sentences and the phrases you could hear in an airport. Let's focus on the main words, the main vocabularies that you should be learning and you should be really, really remembering and practicing. Airline, package, boarding time, customs, runways, departure, arrival, overhead bin, delay, boarding pass. Conveyor belt, carousel number or package claim. Usually when you arrive, you will hear that you can collect your luggage from carousel number 2, for example. This is the conveyor belt and this is the carousel number. Economy class, first class. That will be the end of today's lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, press like, and please write on the comments any topics that you would like us to discuss for next time. Bye!